let me also take this opportunity to show off Dwaekki's new outfit. So this is from SKZOO WEARS on Etsy. Yeah, she sent me a, look, it's Changbin's S-Class outfit, and I bought the Loverboy hat. Doesn't he look cute? Hi, welcome back to my cup of TV. I'm Jenny and I'm back with a Stray Kids MV. So, new song, Social Path, featuring LiSA. So what do I know? I know that this is a Japanese single from their upcoming Japanese album. I know that I must have heard a bit of it when we reacted to some of the Tokyo Dome stuff. Cannot think of it though or hear it, so pretty much going in blind. And yeah, featuring LiSA. I believe she's a Japanese artist. I don't know anything about her, so I'll be interested to see what she brings to the song, because obviously with Stray Kids 8 members, that's already a lot of people to fit on a song. Obviously it worked with Tiger JK. I see no reason why it won't work with LiSA. I don't think we've done any songs with a female vocal on from Stray Kids, so that will be interesting to see how that works. I'm sure it will be great. And for the first time ever, I am literally here. It's about to hit 4 o'clock in the UK, which is when the MV drops. So I will actually be going in without having seen anything, no images, anything. I haven't watched the teasers, just yes, completely clean. So yeah, please remember to like, comment and subscribe. In the comments, what were your thoughts on Social Path? Also, while I wait for it to hit 4 o'clock, you can get these Sundays After Chan's rooms? He has more than one room now. Chan's room mugs just down below. Yeah, I just thought I'd tell you that as we had the news that we won't be getting them anymore. It's kind of ruined my weekend plans. And at the end of this video you'll see an ad for Coriel where you can get 10% discount on Stray Kids Pacific sets, specific Pacific sets. There'll be links in the description for that and the code MyCupOfTV for the discount. So as usual it seems with the Japanese releases, there's no subs. So I will watch the MV and then see if there are any lyric videos up yet. If not, I may have to have a dinner break and then come back. We are very, very close to Felix right now. Let's go. Ooh. Like that guitar. I like that aqua jazz. Oh man. Always amazed how fast he raps. Is that still hot? Is that Changbin? It's gonna be one of those. We're building again. Oh! Is that... Hey Chan? Is that drum and bass? She's cool, I like her. Wow. Oh, slowing again. I love his voice. Oh, intense, Hyun Jin. Hello, Lino. This is really working with her. Ooh. You know, you look like a prince. So hot. Oh, look at Changbin. Oh. Oh, I want to see those outfits. Oh, he looks a bit manic. You're not ending it there. Don't end it there. I'm not ready for it to end. It's too short. Why do Stray Kids keep doing this to me? I felt like there was another chorus in that to go off again. Well, if you are in the UK and you're not aware because maybe you haven't been before, Stray Kids Club Night, that is going to go off. Crowd of people, the strobe lights, nothing but Stray Kids. That is going to be... wow. I love everything about that. I love how it slows down and speeds up and slows down and speeds up. I love the beat in particular. I want to say drum and bass. I'm not an expert in music, beats or drum and bass. I don't think it's UK garage. I think drum and bass. I'm sure there are much more educated people on that can tell me in the comments. But I just love the way that's sped up and how... So I'm always amazed at how Stray Kids manage to have a song that can fit in 8 different voices. Some rap, some folk, but fitting them all in. And not just line distribution, but how they all sound so different to make that work for all of those members. It's just impressive. So, should I say a quick bit about LiSA? She looked amazing. She sounded great. If that is her style of music, that rocky style, I would definitely be interested in looking at more of her. I think as a feature it really, really worked. It did add something different. Because sometimes I find with songs, collabs and featuring with idol groups, because there's already so many members, sometimes you hear a song and you kind of think, so-and-so could have done that part, or they weren't really needed on the song. I think this one really works. I know that when I talk about the songs afterwards, I go a bit all over the place. So what next? The MV. So, do you know what? Without lyrics, it's hard to know whether there's a story through the MV that the lyrics would explain. I was getting... If I take the main bits of them being surrounded by faceless people, I feel like it's something we could all feel, especially in the age of social media, but them as idols, that you're constantly being watched and scrutinized by faceless people. You know, people online are faceless people. And, you know, they're often they were surrounded, they were trapped. Lino was like curled up on the bed. So that constant judgment from people it can be overwhelming, it can bring you down, it can have a big effect on your mental health. And who else? So Lino was on a bed, Changbin was on a bed, Hyunjin was sat on a bed and was surrounded as well, and he was pushing his way through at one point, and he looked quite angry, which would make sense with the shit they have to deal with from faceless people, and pushing his way through, because you do have to just keep going and ignore it. They have to ignore so much, they can't bite back, so they have to hold that anger. Hopefully they're not holding that anger and they have a healthy outlet for it, but having that anger is completely understandable. I think Hyunjin could be an actor, because we see him in this, we've seen him act a bit manic in things like his some of his solo dance pieces that he's done, and in what's the song, Lonely Street, in Lonely Street he's acting, and there's one where he cries, Winter Falls, he's crying in that, so he obviously is good at portraying emotions. I'm getting a dead leg. Seungmin was also being chased by the faceless people, and then he ended up surrounded. Maybe a bit of a, no matter how much you can try and avoid it or ignore it, it's always there. Can't escape it. Han was chained up. Is that maybe to represent restrictions on their lives? Because as much as being an idol opens up many doors and you can do many things the everyday person can't do, you're also very restricted in what you can do, and there's a lot of the everyday things you can't do. IN was also in like a corridor, but they were all walking past him, which makes me think that they can also feel invisible or unseen at times. And actually I lean towards that IN of Stray Kids would be surrounded by people, faceless people watching, judging, following, all of that. But maybe it's to represent that that's the life of IN, but maybe Jongin as a person can feel invisible and ignored because they only see the celebrity, not the person. Again, I can see the lyrics and find there's a completely different meaning to the song that'll make sense, but this is what I saw on a first view. Chan was chased until he reached a wall, and then it was all hands around his throat, people pulling at him. Again, people go on and on and on, and then they all want their piece. So all of those were quite isolating. We also saw Felix on a bed, but then I wonder whether there's a different story going on with Felix, because it started with him, then he was on the bed, then he had angel wings laying on the bed. Is there something going on maybe with the storyline? Does that run through the Japanese MVs? I don't know, I'm sure people will let me know in the comments. But it's quite a contrast for him to be there with angel wings, with that beautiful angelic face of his, and then the voice, which you could say, a demonic deep voice. And it seemed like there was this space thing going on again. I don't know, I feel like, was it a space thing? Or was it like a dystopian thing? I don't know. But in the end, they came together with LiSA. So is it about everyone coming together to support each other and maybe affect change in the way people are treated, the way we treat each other? I really loved all of the choreo parts when they were all together as a group. I would say that I loved the outfits. I didn't get a good enough look at everyone's outfits, but what I did see, I did love. I want to get a proper look. Hopefully we'll get photos or a performance video would be great, especially in the red and black, because it looked like Seungmin had like a long red coat. I only got glimpses of Changbin, and it was not enough. It's never enough. Ian had like a stripy jumper. Hyunjin looked a bit manic in that part, but like hot manic, you know. Ian had his shoulder out because it's like he's a man now. So the older he gets, the more clothing he's losing, and that is an observation and not a complaint. Because as we know, he's been removing tops at concerts with tops underneath. If you haven't seen my video from Lollapalooza, I will put a card at the end of the video. The t-shirt came off at the end of that. Yeah, so back to the song itself. As I said, I loved it. I really like how the first... This is how I viewed it in a one thing. I may be completely off. You know when you start doubting yourself. So the first part was rap. Changbin and Han. I feel like it went Changbin, Han, and then back to Changbin, or maybe they were bouncing off each other on the last bit. Then, see, chorus or pre-chorus, chorus, where it's like slowed right down with Hyunjin and then picked back up for the chorus. Then it went into the second, say, verse. I know that K-pop songs aren't necessarily set up in a verse, bridge, you know, way that Western music is. But the second verse was vocal. I felt like pretty much all of the rest of it was vocal. Which is interesting because to keep up that beat and have vocals in there instead of rap is really impressive. As usual, everyone sounded great. And I think I'm really starting to notice some deeper tones in his voice that he's been using. It may just be where he's matured and his voice has matured, or it may just be something he's been working on and they've gone, hey, we feel this is at a level to use more. Don't know, but I like it. I want to hear the choruses, the vocals in the chorus more, because I know the first one was Chan and he was distracting me because he was being Chan. And then the second chorus was Lino, and Lino was Linoing, you know, and he's smirking at me, like, and the smirk was a complete, ha ha ha, you can't do anything but look at me. So, yeah, I'd like to hear those. Hopefully there's a lyric video so I can hear them without them distracting me. Because as usual, I'm the victim here, they were distracting me. So, yeah, and I'm sure towards the end, there was a vocal over the top. I think it was Han. It sounded like Han to me, but it was more like a belting something out, some power behind it. I want to get a clearer listen and like check that is Han. But I really like that. I would love to hear more belting from Stray Kids, mainly from Han, Seungmin, and Lino. Okay, we have a lyric video. Yeah, so we'll watch this and get more about what the song is about. More. I don't have any information about what the song's about. We will find out. Before I press play on this, seeing it written down, social path. Is there any play on words there with sociopath? Like the opposite of a sociopath. I say that because I watch, listen to, talk about true crime a lot. So psychopaths, sociopaths, I'm used to hearing those words a lot. Just seeing it written made it stand out to me. Hang on. Should take a moment for these pictures. Shouldn't be rude not to. Wow. I don't have much to say. They're all looking very aggressive. And some kind of smug. Lino. Maybe Ian as well. Could be a bit smug. Sounds like the cat wants to join us. Did you hear me say Lino? You want to join? Okay, sit down. Got work to do. Need to find out what Lino is saying. Don't we? Well, I'm pressing play. Okay. I might just pause for a minute. Now, seeing these lyrics, I'm thinking that the people surrounding them in the MV are the people always putting them down, and the negative thoughts and things, the doubts and the doubters, you know, things that make you doubt your decisions, or that you're making the wrong choice. And it's about being able to ignore all of that and say, like Chan said, you've only got one life to live. So instead of spending it worrying about regrets, go forward, live it, enjoy yourself, and don't listen to the negativity from other people or yourself. Again, that I do this is supposed to be my dream, but when people are negative to you, it can sour that dream. Yeah. So yeah, as I said on the pause, about what they're saying, also the idea that of it being lonely, and someone said the line, it might have been Ian, about losing people along the way. Yeah, people, you can have people that you've been in your life a long time, and people change as you change, as they change, friendships change, and yeah, you don't always keep the same people in your life. Yeah, I think I said the message is, and it says about not looking back at the past and stepping forwards. You can look at the past, but only look at it from a perspective of, okay, that happened, I know I don't want to do that again. I think for everyone, life is trial and error, to be honest. And also the lines about giving up your youth for your future, I absolutely see what that means for them. They gave up a lot to work towards where they are now and where they still want to go. But I also think it can apply at any age. I mean, I'm older than Stray Kids and I don't own my own home. I don't see myself being able to do that for a very long time, if ever. So I could work my fingers to the bone to make enough money to do that. Or I can say, yeah, I'm going to work my fingers to the bone, but I'm going to enjoy my life now. You know, spending money on things I want to do now. Because, yes, I plan to have a future, but it's not guaranteed. Life now, I don't want to miss out on. So if that means spending lots of money to go to Paris twice to see Stray Kids, worth it. And not to brag, I'm really quite proud of myself that I picked up that it had gone from Han back to Changbin in the rap, and then it was Han doing the nice vocal I liked towards the end. Yep, smug stay today. Okay, so yeah, that's my reaction to Stray Kids Social Path featuring LiSA. Also, in the comments, recommend some LiSA songs for me if you know some. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.